Hey everybody, welcome to a brand new episode of the Civil Canadians. I'm Scotty V. Now, what I got for you today is a very fantastic episode. I'm going to be talking about the end of Avengers Endgame and how that created the multiverse. Alright guys, so this is going to contain spoilers for Avengers Endgame. If you haven't seen it, you should get your butt to the movies and watch it. And I don't know what you're waiting for. It's been out for a couple of weeks now. Get your butt to the theater, watch it now. So you've been warned. Here we go. So at the end of Avengers Endgame, Tony Stark snapped his fingers and wiped out Thanos' army. But when we see the trailer for Spider-Man Far From Home, Nick Fury says, "This is Mr. Beck. He's from Earth, not our Earth." And I'm like, Mysterio is from another Earth, and specifically Earth 833. And that's where Spider-Man UK is, in that dimension.
You can call me Quentin. But you handled yourself well out there today. Saw what you did with the tower. We could use someone like you on my world.
I'm sorry, your world?
Mr. Beck is from Earth, just not ours.
There are multiple realities, Peter. This is Earth, Dimension 616. I'm from Earth 833. We share identical physical constants, level 4 symmetry.
I'm sorry, you're saying there's a multiverse? Because I thought that was just theoretical. I mean, that completely changes how we understand the initial singularity. It's insane. Sorry.
And Mysterio also said that our MCU Earth is 616, which is the main universe for the Marvel heroes. So, because of that little clip we got from Spider-Man Far From Home, I think it premiered on Ellen or Jimmy Kimmel, I can't remember. That just opened up the possibility of the X-Men and Fantastic Four joining in, and that will explain why they were absent throughout all these events. And you know what? This is great. I'm going to start talking about the Fantastic Four because out of the Fantastic Four and X-Men, what obviously the Disney got those characters, I'm excited most for Fantastic Four because Marvel is going to do them right, and I can't wait to see who they cast for Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm, the Thing. If you want to see who I picked for my Fantastic Four list, check out that video. It's in our channel. I think we did it in August last year. So I'm going to do a quick rundown. I wanted Zac Efron for Johnny Storm. I wanted John Krasinski for Mr. Fantastic. And then I wanted his wife to be Sue Storm. And then Victor Von Doom, it's kind of up in the air. But go watch that video, and I explained why I choose those people. And with the multiverse opening up, I have some speculation, some theories on how the Fantastic Four will come on to the MCU, and then I'll give you my quick thoughts on the X-Men. So I'm gonna have this weird theory out there, or this is what I think, anyways. Now, the Fantastic Four, their Earth is in total ruins. They try to stop Galactus and the Silver Surfer, but they were unable to succeed, and Earth was destroyed. And in order for them to survive, they need to jump out of their dimension and head over to our 616 universe. And then that's how the Fantastic Four entered into our MCU. And then we can have them already established, already full-on superheroes. But Earth 616 have never seen the Fantastic Four. They can be on Earth 8000, Earth 1, Earth 2, whatever. They can jump over to our Earth and be the new heroes that the MCU needs. Because we all know Iron Man is gone, Captain America's gone, Thor is gone. Technically he's with the Guardians. And the Hulk has pretty much destroyed his arm. So I'm pretty sure he's not going to be part of the gang anymore. So yeah, Fantastic Four comes over, and then they can also bring their villains as they're trying to escape. Victor Von Doom finds a way to get through that wormhole, whatever. I think Nick Fury said they left a tour in the dimension after the snap. Now, I don't know what snap they're talking about. I don't know if it was a snap from Thanos, the snap from the Hulk when he brought everybody back, or Iron Man snap. There was 3 different snaps in the MCU. I don't know which snap tore a hole in the dimension. Probably Iron Man snap, because they've done 3 snaps, and that kind of can cause an effect on the universe. So that's how I think the Fantastic Four will come through. They need to come to a new Earth because their Earth is destroyed. They couldn't save anybody. So they tried to come to our Earth and protect our Earth from not falling in destruction like their Earth. That's my theory. And I think the Fantastic Four movie should be around the corner very, very soon. Which I will be talking about that next week. My MCU Phase 4 films, because they already released a couple of dates, but we don't know what movies are falling in what category. We kind of have a general idea on which movies are falling where, but I think Fantastic Four is going to be sooner than later. And X-Men, forget about X-Men unless they slowly bring in Wolverine, Jean Grey, Sue Storm, excuse Cyclops, Jean Grey, slowly. But Fantastic Four got hurt the most. Fox really destroyed that franchise, so the MCU has a chance to redeem that franchise. Can't wait for Fantastic Four. Now the X-Men, same thing. Their Earth is destroyed from another universe. They come to our Earth. But I think what they're going to do is, because there's a comic book storyline where Professor X was controlling everybody's minds, and he wiped mutants off everybody's minds, so nobody knew they existed. They were kind of hiding in the shadows. And I think that could be a perfect possibility. Iron Man's gone, Captain America's gone, the big core Avengers are gone, and the X-Men need to step up because they're not there anymore. So that's what I think. There's two possibilities for the X-Men: coming from another dimension, or Professor X just completely wiped the 7 billion peoples on Earth. He completely wiped out their minds, and they have no knowledge of mutants anymore. And which sounds more realistic, that Professor X is gonna kind of be like stepping up. Hey, you know what? The Avengers are gone. We need to step up. Or the X-Men. He's gonna take that spell or telepathy power, whatever, out of everybody's mind, and then that's how we can get the X-Men and the Avengers, or Avengers versus X-Men, or Avengers Secret Wars, whatever. I was reading online that the Russo brothers want to direct a Fantastic Four movie. I don't know if that thing was true. I just read the headline. But if that's true, my God, they can do so much things with Fantastic Four. Alright, that's what I think about the multiverse. And another big thing, before I head out, Spider-Man's opening up the multiverse, even though Doctor Strange kind of had a mention in it in 2016.
Who are you in this vast multiverse, Mr. Strange?
But with this possibility of the multiverse, they can bring Venom in. Now, because Venom was such a financial hit, not a critical hit, excuse me. But they can bring Venom into the multiverse, or if they want to do some like major live-action multiverse movie, they can bring in Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. I don't know about Andrew Garfield, but bring all the previous live-action Spider-Man into this Spider-Man and help Tom Holland, give him some knowledge and some help and experience on how to deal with big day-to-day missions. That'd be pretty cool. It's possible that Sony can just throw Venom in there, and then Venom leaves Eddie, gets Peter, but I think Kevin Feige has his own idea on how to do the symbiote, and I trust Kevin Feige. Look what this guy has done. Amazing movies. The Iron Man trilogy, the Captain America trilogy, the Avengers trilogy, and Avengers Endgame. What a phenomenal job that guy's been producing the movies. And also, I gotta give credit to Joss Whedon and the Russo brothers and everybody who was in that production. They've done a phenomenal job. I couldn't do it. My dream was to direct these kind of movies, like superhero movies, but I couldn't do what the Russo brothers did, or Joss Whedon, or anybody. The crew on these movies are fantastic. They deserve all the praise. Applause for everybody, because you guys did a fantastic job. I could never do it. I can do it, but it's kind of stressful, and what those guys went through, and the cast and crew, man, you guys did it all. I give you props. You guys made my high school years with the first Iron Man, and my college years and my adult life. So thank you guys. That's it for this week's episode. I know next week is a Canadian holiday, so I'm going to be dropping a special video on that day, on the Monday. So 2 videos will be coming on the Monday and also on the Saturday, because I'm feeling generous. Why not? Alright guys, see you soon. Be good. As J-Ro would say, take care, brush your hair, be good.